Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today we're checking out another great pedal from Zander Circuitry, and that is the Cyclone Fuzz. Again, this is another updated pedal from Zander. This is the original version, one of the first pedals I reviewed and demoed on this channel. Really awesome pedal, but as you can see, quite radically different and quite radically improved as well. It is basically a modified factory circuit, so you're going to get those crazy, ridiculous, self-oscillating fuzz tones. But as you can see, there's a lot of control here. We've got 8 knobs, and all are really powerful and all work together. So if you change something on one knob, it'll change something somewhere else, and you've really got to tweak yourself with this fuzz. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It is pretty high gain. In fact, it's very high gain. But turning the fuzz down, you do get some kind of slightly lower gain fuzz tones. So let's do a quick rundown of the controls. The shunt knob adds kind of a gated texture. I don't think it is a gate, but I don't quite know what it is, but basically it adds this gate sound to the fuzz, which is useful for when, if you're getting the pedal to self-oscillate and you want to tame it a bit. Yeah, that's when you use the shunt control. A squash control, which kind of alters the attack of the note, and then starve, which, like on the Confettiere, controls the voltage going into the circuit, which is a really cool and unique sound. Then we have a bright, which is a tone knob basically. Then we have level, self-explanatory, and then body, which controls the low end response. And then we have punch, which controls the mid-range, so mid-range punch, and helps cut through a mix. And then finally we have fuzz, which is, self-explanatory, it's your gain control. And then we have a tone switch, which bypasses the bright and punch controls and basically gives you an overall boost and makes it sound huge. I think this pedal, I've not tried it on bass guitar, but I think this pedal would work amazingly on bass. So yeah, let's jump into some tones. Once again, using the Victory and the Music Man, and then all the reverb you're hearing is from the Zander Exosphere. Check it out, the Cyclone Silicon Chaos Initiator Fuzz. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to start with everything at 12, although as you can see the volume's down a bit because this pedal has a lot of output. Clean tone, Music Man into the Victory with the Exosphere reverb from Zander as well. Sounds like this. And then we're going to go with the Cyclone Chaos Initiator with everything at 12. So pretty high gain. Again, what I noticed with previous pedals from him is that you can hear all the notes. There's a lot of gain going on there, but you can hear everything. So let's just see what the controls do. We're going to go with the shunt first, which, like I said before, adds a gated kind of texture. I don't think it is a gate, but sounds like a gate. So yeah, you kind of need that gate on a little bit, otherwise it just does stupid stuff. But that's cool. Like I said before, that tone with the gate all the way off is going to work really well when you want to create some really low harmonic self-oscillating stuff. Let's move on to squash, which alters the attack of the note and kind of the attack of the gate as well. That just sounds great. Let's see what happens when you turn it all the way down. Okay, so that's kind of turning that down gets a more traditional sounding fuzz to me. So let's kind of put it somewhere in between. Let's move on to, what control is this? The starve control. So this is again just like the confetti air, controls the amount of voltage going into the circuit. Let's give it all. So let's try the bright control. This is kind of a tone knob. Really woolly, really fluffy, not very usable in my opinion. But I'm sure you can blend it in to get, just to tame those high-end frequencies a bit. All day long, all day long. That sounds great. So let's move on to some of these more EQ-y controls. Here we have a body, so bass end I believe, low end. Quite a subtle control. Again, I don't know if that works more on bass guitar, but there's definitely more low end when you turn it up, but all the way down, it doesn't cut a load of low end either, so maybe it's just a low end boot. Still plenty of low end in that, in my opinion. Let's leave it about halfway for now. Punch is your mid control, so yeah, that's really scoopy. Scoopy, scoopy, scoopy. Let's give it all. I like it with more mids, that makes sense to me. Let's play around with the gain. Oh, what's going on here? Wow, so turning the gain down makes itself oscillate. That's crazy, man. So yeah, I guess that's it. Let's see what that sounds like when you actually try and play notes with it. That's a lot of fun. Let's max out the fuzz just to see what it does. Doesn't seem to be much gain difference between halfway, say 1 o'clock, and all the way on. That's what I mean, it's super high gain. But like I've said before, there's so many different combinations of these controls that it could be anything. I'm just going to max everything out and see what happens. So the tone switch here, foot switch, bypasses the bright and punch knobs. So basically it gives you a overall volume boost as it's kind of not going through so much circuitry. There is also an internal trimmer to balance the volumes a bit more if you don't want it to boost so much. But let's just see what happens. So yeah, this is a really fun fuzz pedal. It's going to take you some time to find your tone out of it, I think, but that's where the fun is. Any combination of those controls may or may not work, and that's kind of exciting. Am I right? Anyway, that's the Zander Circuitry SiClone Silicon Chaos Initiator version 3. Really, really awesome pedal for you guys who like your grungy, doomy, what's it called, shoegazery stuff. I think this is really cool, and I bet it's killer on bass guitar. So yeah, check them out. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can get one of these, and yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Cheers.